I think a lot of people, when I was seeking enlightenment, I thought that this was about somehow becoming non-human, to not allow the things that are painful to be let in. And then I realized after many years that that had to be let in. There was only the freedom that I talk about and write about has to invite everything in, even the most painful, even the most identified, even the most vulnerable, even the most uncomfortable, even the things that we think we cannot bear are allowed. Because if not, then there's something that happens in spirituality where there's something that's not allowed, and then there's this sense of self-correction, which therefore then brings up the character of self again. So in my experience, everything is allowed, but to see it as part of the experience of being a human being, because no matter what we say about this, we can say, I am consciousness or I am awareness, which I don't believe that that's what we are. I believe that what we are is completely impossible to know, but the human component is the one that's describing that. Everyone that we've heard talk about this could say that I am consciousness or I am awareness, but it's all being told through a human filter. And we think sometimes to avoid certain painful things, we think that we should become a character called consciousness, or we become a character called awareness or spirit or God. But what's happening is that's kind of a turning away of our humanity. And that to me doesn't seem necessary or even possible. I think it's another type of illusion in a sense. People that they know a lot more than I know, because the way I live this is, if we're really truly vulnerable with ourselves, it's beautiful because we don't know anything. We're always in wonder. And it's an absolute mystery that this is happening. But to put a label on it seems a huge injustice, because how can we describe what this is? This thing that we never seem to be a part of, that we've claimed to be a part. How could we know what that is? And how could one tiny little microscopic grain of sand know what this is? And to me, it does it a great injustice to claim it as consciousness or awareness, because it seems cheap. This is such a gift that it can't be anything. And it is everything. There seems to be what we call a present moment, but I can't even find the present moment. That's how mysterious this is. Because as soon as we say present moment, we're out of the present moment. This that's happening is always present, but we can't find present moment. We can't find time. We can't find anything. All we can find is this is it. And what that is impossible to identify. The only thing that identifies is this concept of self. This concept that I'm subject and that's object, and we subject-object all day. That's kind of the conversation that we're having with ourselves all day, is subject-object separation, subject-object separation. But in our lived sense, there is no division. It's seamless. It's perfectly integrated. It's one whole thing, never missing a beat. It's always on time.